Hey, welcome back. What's time? It's 9:20 a.m. on Tuesday. And I'm just about to get ready and go to the gym, but I thought I'd give an update on one of the videos I put out saying leaving Las Vegas already. It was kind of a joke. And somebody, I forget, I'm really bad with names and my memory is terrible. I think it's JC, left a comment which I thought was quite funny, saying no, he sees now that Vegas really is a transient place because we nearly left before completing our home. So firstly, I feel like I'm quite a transient person. I just think I'm lacking cash. Given a choice, I would never settle anywhere. My ideal life is multiple homes in different places. I'd love to have a home in South America, which I've never been to, but we do plan on going. I'd love to have a house in Southeast Asia. I'd love to have a home that we could live in the UK. We do have homes, but they are tenanted. I'd love to have a home here, Florida, Caribbean. And I would just wake up and decide where I want to be that day, and I would just move. I think I speak for Selena. We're not very traditional. As you can probably tell, we're 30, I forget my age. 36, I think, both of us. We haven't settled down, we haven't had kids, we've not really put down roots. We've moved, even in the UK, 4 times in the last, 4 times I think in the last 6 years. We've came out here. We're not traditional. We don't really do the settle down, have kids, stick around the family, as you can tell. So for me, it's no hassle. Just if I could and I could afford it, I would just decide, actually, you know what, Florida's right for me now. I would continue with the house, I'd rent it, I'd go to Florida, and if I didn't like Florida, I'd wait for their lease to be up and I'd come back here. However, the truth of it really is, I actually adore Las Vegas. What I do not like is the cold, and it was punishing me. You can now see it's beautiful. I'm in a t-shirt, finally, and I've completely changed my tune. I'm just so weather affected. I did laugh watching it back. We did go to Florida last week. Selena was there for nearly 2 weeks. I was there for a week. You've probably seen, there was a question and answers video from Florida. Absolutely beautiful. We actually went and had a look at a number of homes on a place called Lakewood Ranch in Sarasota. Personally, I quite like it, but I have grown accustomed to what Vegas affords me. And number one is no traffic. Sarasota has a lot of traffic. Even if it was a half an hour journey, some days we were spending an hour getting to places, so that's an instant no. I left the UK to get rid of that stress. Number two in Vegas is it is permanently sunny. I mean, in the year we've been maybe 2 weeks worth of grey, and it's really not that grey. It's beautiful all of the time. Florida, I love Florida weather and I love the humidity, and I really did enjoy it going back. That was my first time in many years. However, it's grey in the morning. It often rains, which is fine. I don't mind. I do like the tropical weather. It is just slightly less than what Vegas gives you. So that was another mark against it. Home prices in Sarasota now, interestingly, the agents were all saying, oh, it's gone crazy here in Florida. And I'm sure it has. And maybe overall, the state or Sarasota city, county, overall might have gone up more as a percentage than here. We live in a very small subsect of Summerlin, and house prices were very interesting there. So for me, the Taylor Morrison build a very similar product over there, so one of their high-end products. Here, they've just put them up for sale for 1.2 million without a lot of upgrades in it. There were homes there with full upgrades and pool with the trace. They were beautiful for 900. So I'm going 300,000 less. I'm moving, and so he's like, no, Anton, you don't like this, you don't like this, you don't like this. You don't want to have to travel an hour a day to get to where you're going. Like, you're right. So I had a look around, did really enjoy it. I would absolutely love to buy a rental property there. However, the prices are high, even though it's cheaper than here, they are high. Also, you have to be quite careful over where you buy, because people love to go there and stay, mostly for the golf courses. So you need to make sure you're buying in the right area. So the outcome to that was we were really excited. We got about 3 or 4 different places that we really liked, and we were going to do the numbers on them. And then this week, and I've got another video on this, which is probably out just before, around inflation, we found out the mortgage interest rates have gone to 5%. So last year, when we put the deposit down on our home, it's 2.7%. Now it's gone up to 5%. And it's just made it something that we have to pause on, and we have to pause until we're in our home and the financial system stabilizes and we're kind of sure. So after all of that excitement, and I did record a few videos as well there, which I don't think we're going to put out because it's talking about potential buyers, which is just not going to be something now. So I came away a little bit disappointed, but it's always worth doing these explorations in the same way I did the explorations in the UK last year, just to give yourself a much broader picture. And there's no point in rushing into something unless you're sure, because if you get burned financially, it's going to affect your life. So we had a great time, but we're staying in Vegas ultimately. And I'm not sure if Selena's tricked me or not. But no, I think after spending time there, I've really found that I love it here. I love it here. I hate the winter. I will be able to resolve that. Selena said, let's just go away in the winter. We'll spend a lot of time visiting until we can afford to buy, which I completely agree with. However, if the financial situation stabilizes or prices go down, or you're kind of sure there's not going to be a recession or some sort of crash, definitely I would buy a home there. We did decide we would probably spend more money on less there because we love Sarasota proper. So not Lakewood Ranch is sort of over inland. Sarasota down on the coast, it's absolutely beautiful. And you're 10 minutes from the beach and you can walk down to the marina area. And you're probably gonna have to spend 600,000 to 700,000 on a condo, but that's better there than spending 700,000. You get absolutely stunning. We went to see these homes, MI homes. Oh, it's so nice. So much more than we get here for 700,000 done. That's including the lot premium, the design features, everything. It was super exciting, and I get carried away because I'm like, let's do it, let's buy it. And I bought Selena out the next day, and she's like, bring it back in, which is usually what happens. And in actual fact, our money would be better spent there. It's going to be way easier to rent because people want to be down on the coast all year round, especially in the winter, because it's so nice in the winter in Sarasota. We went to some beaches that were maybe 15 minutes from there, Siesta Key, and one that I've forgotten, which were really nice. So I think the money would be better spent there. I think we'd get a better return. We would have a better time. I like walking to coffee shops. So again, I always go off on these tangents. I forget where I was going. No, we're not leaving Las Vegas at the moment. If I could, I would have many places. I can't. So this place where we are in Vegas at the moment honestly feels like it ticks 90% of things I want out of life. The 10% is around some of the interactions that you have, which will improve as people come in and integrate, and the weather in the winter. Otherwise, no place has matched what I want. So I think it would be silly to throw that away. If I had to rate my week in Sarasota as a percentage, I would say 65%. So it would be crazy of me to give that up. Give up 90% for 65% just because it's not cold in the winter. So don't worry, we're still living in Las Vegas. Thanks for watching.